Arsenal, when the Gunners clinched the double at Wembley against Liverpool. Charlie George's thunderbolt.
They're as familiar with great FA Cup moments as any team in the country. Manchester United just very fractionally behind. An embrace.
Chelsea boss is hoping to follow suit. An early trophy win would be a big help. Mikel Arteta did manage that in his first season in charge of Arsenal. For Liam Rosenior, if they succeed in this competition, the timescale could be much shorter, with the final of this competition a couple of months away. But instead goes back to Martin Zubamendi. Is given, even though Chalobah might have thought he played it against him, but he's actually hurt himself in the process. Rice with the kick, and it's a clear header for Ben White. And the player who scored his last 2 goals against Chelsea way back in April 2024 gets off the mark here and gives Arsenal an early advantage in the semi-final.
But that's just incredible, isn't it? How easy was that for Ben White? They didn't have to do anything particularly special here at Arsenal. Yeah, the ball was delivered well, but Sanchez just gets blocked out, quite possibly by his own players here, and waves a hand at it and really gets nowhere near. I don't think Ben White was expecting it, but it's an instinctive duck of the head, and I don't think he can believe it ends up in the back of the net. Such a soft goal from Chelsea's point of view. Incredible. When you look at Arsenal, how do we cope with these set pieces, these corners?
Just wide, will be an Arsenal corner. Positive play by the Swedes.
Yes, fantastic ball down the right-hand side there. Zubamendi getting forward, doesn't often get forward. A nice little ball inside. Gyökeres just couldn't quite get it out of his feet. Didn't have too many options. Tried to hit the target, but just got deflected.
Pedro does actually have 2 goals in his last 3 appearances against Arsenal. Both of those for Brighton and Hove Albion. Now Estevao fizzing a shot towards goal. Never had to be strong to respond, and he was.
Yeah, it's been 2 or 3 times now where Chelsea moved the ball forward into that wide right side. It's a good move, he's cut inside, loads of power. That's a good save there. Good save there from Kepa.
And the Spaniard now. Gyökeres up there with him. On it goes to Saka's left foot. White's delivery, and it will fall for Gyökeres, who steps up to deliver in the semi-final. Arsenal have a second, Arsenal have a cushion, and the Gunners are looking comfortable at Stamford Bridge.
Do you know what? Gyökeres needed that. He needed that goal today. It's a good, easy tap-in for him, but fantastic work there from Ben White and Saka down the right-hand side. Keeper probably should have done a little bit better there, but a nice, easy tap-in, but he needed that, I think.
Goal, and now an assist against Chelsea for Ben White. And he just squirmed through the hands of Robert Sanchez. You can see the contrast in emotions. Mikel Arteta loving that moment, and a Chelsea fan with their head in their hands. Strong record at this stage of the competition. They have progressed in the semi-final and 10 16 appearances in the final 4. Neto teasing one in. Garnacho. Chelsea have one back. Alejandro Garnacho, the substitute, hands them a lifeline.
Yeah, I think it's a good goal from Chelsea's point of view, but I think Arsenal will be disappointed with that one. He switched off a little bit down the right-hand side. It's a good ball as well from Neto. He took his time, he's clipped it back stick. Garnacho there. It's a relatively simple finish, that one. But Arsenal will be disappointed with that.
Scored a quarter-final brace against Cardiff last time out. He's only been on the pitch a matter of minutes. Saka getting back. Target were it not for the head of Gabriel, who turns it behind for a Chelsea corner.
Well, it's certainly going to be close. I would suggest it was still maybe going to miss the far post, but it was swinging, it was bending in towards the far corner.
Looking for Gyökeres, bit of space from here, laid it off. Zubimendi, 3-1. So much time he had to put that into the back of Sanchez there. And just when Chelsea thought they were back in it, Arsenal pull away again.
Stemming down Arsenal's right-hand side again. In the space afforded to Marino, I think it was, that was allowed to get turned. That was the moment where I knew Chelsea were in big problem.
It was for Kepa for taking too long over the free kick. Here's Gyökeres for Saka, and it's broken here for a fork for Arsenal, but for a brilliant save.
Marino strikes it so clean. That's outstanding goalkeeping. Marino strikes it so clean. That's outstanding goalkeeping.
Over he comes. When it's loose, there's Garnacho! He's done it again! And Chelsea are back within a goal again. And just like in the quarter-final, is Garnacho at the double. It's Chelsea 2, Arsenal 3. And what's going to happen next?
Well, my sentiment immediately is there's a little rich, the Arsenal players racing towards the referee, asking for a free kick from what I presume was a bit of a challenge on the goalkeeper. It's Kepa who's kind of feeling his shoulder or his arm. There's certainly loads of bodies around him. Let's get a better idea here. They go up and challenge, he goes to ground, and Garnacho does wonderfully well again.